Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome to the Casey family. And before you leave, please subscribe and click on the notification bell so you would always be notified every time I upload a new video. Also, if you like this type of content, please like. So, I know you guys are like, what in the world? Why is this girl wearing a crown? Why is she looking like a princess in this on the screen? But let me tell you, if you read the title down below, then you know I'm doing a series. I'm not sure how long it will last, but it's called Girl Fix Your Crown. And we're gonna subtitle, or the first episode will be on insecurities. So without further ado, let's get into the video. Okay, so let's start about insecurities. A lot of young girls who I would have came into contact with would have asked me, how do you do this? You're looking so beautiful, you seem so perfect. And that's it with a lot of persons. A lot of us, we put on a mask to hide all the pain and suffering that we're going through and make things feel okay on the outside, but deep down we're crying our hearts out to God or to whoever you cry out to. And most of us, I know for a fact myself, who is I'm kind of I wouldn't say introverted. I'm a mix between introvert and extroverted, but in terms of expressing yourself, it's hard for you. And so most times until it gets overbearing and it comes out like word vomit, I keep everything in. It's not healthy. It's not healthy, but that's something that I'm working on. And most persons have insecurities based on their skin complexion, their body. They don't have body. They're not confident in their body. Persons have insecurities on accomplishments. Persons have insecurities academically. Um, and it's hard because we don't know how much people are struggling with it. And I'm targeting young women mainly because women tend to suffer a lot with insecurity. And it's hard. So let's talk about the first one. And I'm going to try to give examples on it. Insecurity about your skin complexion. In 2014, I was a part of a pageant called Miss Emancipation. We have it yearly. I'm a part of the committee. But due to the pandemic globally, we won't be having it this year. In 2014, our theme was Go Natural. Natural being enjoying everything that is of you. Your hair, your skin. Just go natural. Be authentically you. And we had a project, myself and the other delegates, we had a project with identity. And we did it with the young kids. It's doll test. I'm gonna try to look for the actual video that we based it on and link it down below. So with this doll test, we had a bunch of dolls and we had little kids like below 9, below 8, 9, 10, around that age age range. And we did the test with the girls. We gave them the dolls, let them play with it, and then we came up with the questions. We asked them if they like dolls, if they like playing with dolls, and the kids was like, yeah, we like dolls, we like playing with dolls. We did it with little girls. And we was like, okay, which one of these dolls you like. Most of them pointed to the fair dolls, the dolls that has fair complexion. And he was like, okay, why do you like this doll? He's like, because she's pretty. So it's like, okay, why don't you like the dark doll? And he's like, because she's ugly. He's like, what make her ugly? She's too black. And it's sad that a lot of kids don't have confidence in their skin tones. It's like, which doll looks like you? And they would point to the dark doll. And it's like, why do you say she looks like you? Like, because she has the same color of my skin. It's like, okay, and you don't like the color of your skin? And she was like, no, I feel ugly. And it's sad, they had some kids who actually liked the dark doll over the white doll. And it's sad, and even in the doll test they mentioned it. And one of my very very close friends, we're like sisters now, she gave me an example of which she had experienced. She was dating a guy and his mother didn't like her. His mother actually stated, her face is too black for you. When she told me this, my heart sank to the floor. Because it's like, wow. It's like, wow. It was unbelievable because she has beautiful melanin. I love her skin. She is, ooh, her melanin is rich. It's rich. She is pretty. I love you, babe. I know you're watching this, and I love you. You know I tell you this often. Like, when my girl puts on yellow and orange and green, and like, ooh, her melanin pops. And I mean, they have persons who have different skin complexion, and everyone with different skin complexion matters. And it hurt because a lot of people are struggling, or they're insecure with the color of their skin, and then it leads to them lightening their complexion. And when you lighten your complexion, you're ripping layers and layers and layers off of your body, off of your flesh. Eventually you won't have anything. I know of a girl, we went to school together around fourth form, which was ninth grade. She started bleaching, and there was a point whereby when she's in the sun, it washed away her complexion. Like, all you would see is the clothing she had on, and she literally looked like a ghost. It's like the sun would wash away the complexion because she was that pale. And she was extremely dark. She was darker than I am, and I'm fairly dark, you guys can see. And she was darker than I am, and I mean, she had beautiful melanin, she had beautiful skin, and she bleached. Eventually it would damage her, and that's something that it hurts, that a lot of parents, a lot of African parents, or parents with African background, do not teach their kids to love themselves no matter what. And I mean, my friend, she struggled because she didn't have a problem with her complexion. She loved her complexion, but then it made her feel insecure about it, and it took her years to get over. And it hurt me because if you look at society today, a lot of people are still struggling about it. A lot of persons are still intimidated by people of color, and we're characterized based on our complexion. And I mean, once you cut, this is one color you're gonna see. It's red. We all have red blood running in our bodies, in our veins. And that's why it's so hard that a lot of persons are struggling with their complexion. And if you're someone who resists and judge someone based on their complexion, please don't. Please don't. I am begging you. I'm not judging you, but I'm just begging you for the sake. We're all one people. We're all one family. We're all part of the same race. Just don't. Another thing that people are insecure about is their body. And this is something that is hitting home because I myself is insecure about my body. They have times that I am insecure about my body. I'm not saying that right now I'm insecure, but they have times when I am insecure where I would look at somebody else and like, oh my, I wish I used to look like her, or I wish I could look like her, or I wish I could be like her. And I mean, it hurts because when I was slim, I'll insert a picture, you guys will be shocked. But when I was slim, I was thinking that I'm the fattest person in the world. And now that I am at this size, I'm longing to get back the size that I was. And that's the thing, they have persons who are slim that wish that they have my size. And we are never comfortable. You see, people will never be comfortable with what they have. They always long for something else. They always say, and that's a problem with society, not only females, but everyone in general. And I mean, girl, you're beautiful in your skin. God made us all like this, because this is not something that I know all the time. I recently realized it. Like, God made us all the way we are, or put us in this position for a reason. We all can't look alike. We all don't have the same identity. Even a twin have different prints. They're identical, but they're not the same person because their prints are different. And that's something that we need to realize. Like, girl, fix your crown. Be proud and comfortable in the skin that you are in. Because, come on, I've learned to become comfortable in my skin, or in my body, by looking at others, not comparing or wanting to be like them, but the motivation that they give. Like, you can see a girl bigger than I am that is doing a full split, and I'm a dancer and I can't even do a full split. I can barely do a half split, and that's saying something. And they have girls that can bend, like stand, and their head is touching their knees, and they're fatter than I am. And when you look at that, it inspires you, like, okay, if they can do it, I can do it, because I am much smaller than them and I should be able to do it. And that's the thing. You constantly watch, instead of uplifting each other, we're bashing each other based on our complexion and based on our skin. And that's, you shouldn't do it, guys. Like, fix your crown, fix your sister's crown, fix your mama's crown, fix your daughter's crown, fix your crown, your friend. Girl, fix your crown. And we get so tied up also with our accomplishments. Like, you can be a 25-year-old and be like, I'm 25 and I don't own a house, I don't own a car, I'm not even certain in my career, I don't even have kids yet, I'm not married yet. And these are things that we feel frustrated with. One, our parents are mostly responsible, or our guardians, like persons who are older, they're mostly responsible for this, because once you reach a certain age, their parents was like, you won't get married yet, and give me some grandchildren, and go. Come on, parents. If there are any parents here, please don't push your kids to do these things. Let them live their lives in their own pace. Let them take their time in what they're doing. Like, come on, guys. Let them take their time. And please, you have to realize that you are not the other person. Everyone learns differently. Everyone moves in a different thing. And your season is coming. You don't know what that person struggled with to achieve getting a house. You don't know what that person is doing in their marriage. You like, I'm not married yet and I'm 30, or I'm not married. You don't know what I'm going through in my marriage. I may look happy, but you don't know if the marriage is happy. And that's the thing, a lot of persons put on a mask because, and they struggle with so much insecurities, because I know for a fact, I know personally of married people who wish that they were single. I know of married people who are married with kids and wish that they're single. So don't worry about your accomplishments. Your day will come. You move at the pace that you're comfortable with. Don't hurry to get all these achievements and stuff, because look at it. I can have a car and it can be an old Benz. Like in Guyana, we say old Benz, meaning it's a very old car. And you're walking and you're like, she gets a car and stuff. But you don't know what I struggled with to get that car. And then you're going to get your new car a couple years down the line, and it's going to be an Audi or a Lamborghini, or a Porsche or a Rolls Royce, or one of those. Your first car would be shiny and better than my first car, and that would be an accomplishment for you. Maybe your first car would be a brand new car, and you didn't know that mine was a hand-me-down or second hand, third hand, fourth hand. So the thing is that we as humans, we as young ladies, we shouldn't look on at our neighbor and wish things, because we're not sure what the grass is on that side. And another thing, people are insecure of their academics, their grades. They have persons who struggle with reading, they have persons who struggle with math, they have persons who struggle with so many academic achievements, and it's hard. It breaks me, because it leads them to do things that they shouldn't do, or make them think badly about themselves. Because another thing, before I continue, they have persons who are excellent in their academics and they look down on others that can't. And it's surprising. Like, we should be our brothers and sisters keeper. We should help. If I can't read to a level that you can, and I'm your friend, help me. Because we're not friends if you're seeing me struggle and you wouldn't help me. I'm not saying help me as in financially or bring things for me, but like in terms of academics. If I'm struggling in my schoolwork and we're friends, you need to drag me along with you. You don't talk about me or talk down to me and make me feel bad. And that's what's going on with young people. They have so many young people, women, males, who are struggling academically because no one is willing to help them, or no one is willing to just teach them, but instead talk down to them. And I remember, I can give you a little story. I remember when I was in fifth form, which is grade 10, it was close to CXC time, so it was the year of the examination. And my mom decided, okay, it's time for me to enroll you into extra academic classes, lessons we call it in Guyana. So I started maths lessons, and in school we were way behind, and lessons we were way up front. So remember, I'm still lagging from then. And one of my colleagues, my mom was looking for lessons and stuff, and one of my colleagues, she was like, oh, there's this good lessons and stuff. So I told my mom about it. She went, she checked it out. She's like, okay, I'll enroll you. We went to class, and the teacher was teaching this particular topic, and I was not getting it for the life of me. I couldn't understand, because remember, he expects the schools to keep up with him, and most cases that's not the case. So I wasn't getting it because he was moving so fast, and in order for me to get it, I have to go to him after the class is finished so that he can explain it to me. And I was very intimidated by him, by his voice, because the way he talked, it made me feel intimidated. Even though I could have joked around with him after I warmed up. But remember, I'm a new student. And I asked my friend and I was like, hey, how you, and this was her words. You need to pay attention. So I was like, I'm paying attention. I'm like this. And I'm not getting it. And when we wrote our examination, I came out with a grade 3 for just starting lessons that year. And she came out with a grade 5. And that's to show when you judge people, she made me feel real terrible. She made me feel dumb. Like if I'm stupid, I felt dumb. That's how I felt. I felt dumb when she did that. And it comes to show that she was all up there because she knew the working of that equation and I didn't. And that's to show you can be an A student and your friend can be a C student, but a friend can be a C student, but you can end up working for your friend because your friend has a strong point in something else. You can be a student and end up working for someone else, whereby me as a C student would be working for myself, owning my own business. And it comes to show that we are preyers and perpetrators of the cause of all these insecurities. And I just want to encourage you guys, girl, fix your crown, fix your crown, fix your crown. Just fix your crown. The reason why I say, girl, fix your crown is because our insecurities tell a lot on us. It tell a lot about our confidence. And when you're insecure about certain stuff, you're not confident in it. And so instead of us not feeling confident, we should just fix our crown and try not to let the world tear us down. And also for those of us who, I say us because I can't remember an occasion, but I probably made someone feel stupid or insecure about something in my life, and I know we all did. So I say us, I'm not singling out anyone. So instead of us tearing somebody else down, we should uplift them. We should put a crown on our sister's head, on our daughter's head, on our mother's head, on our grandma's head, on our aunt's head, on our friend's head. Like, fix your crown. Be confident in who you are. Your insecurities is not who you are. It's just something that you struggle with, and we all struggle with it. And I hope we get through this, and I hope I helped you guys. This is the end of the video, but I help you guys a little bit on knowing that you're not the only one who struggled with all of this. We cover our complexion, we cover body positivity, we cover achievements, we cover academics. Let me know in the comments down below, let me know in the comments down below if there's any other thing that any other points that was missing that people are insecure about. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Subscribe, click the notification bell so you'll always be notified every time I upload a new video. And if you like this type of content and you can't wait for the next episode, give me a like. So I'll see you guys. I love ya. Girl, fix your crown.